Hi everyone, my name is Amber and this is my end of year book tag. So no one tagged me in this one, and to be honest I forgot to do it back in autumn and it's now pretty much winter here in the UK, but I thought I would do it anyway because I often miss out on doing this tag and I feel left out. So I'm going to go ahead and answer the questions. There are maybe 7 questions to answer. A couple of them might not exactly be relevant anymore because I am doing this tag so late, but here we go. So the first question is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? And the answer to that is yes, although need is quite a strong word because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish them. But I have a pile of books here that I would like to finish before the end of the year, just because I've been in the middle of them, some of them for the longest time, and I should really hurry up and finish them. So the first one is The Bands of Mourning. I have been in the middle of this one, or at least on page 130, for almost a year. I am not a massive fan of the second Mistborn era, and this is book 3 of that era, but book 2 of the main trilogy. And I don't love the characters. I adore Mistborn, the original trilogy, era 1, but the second one just is not gripping me, and I think it's because it's like the steampunky vibe, and also the humour is not that great. I don't really think Brandon Sanderson's all that funny, so whenever he tries to do humorous characters, I never seem to like them. However, at the end of the second book, there was some twists, things happening, and I found myself really enjoying the thought of these characters being present. I'm trying really hard not to spoil, and I also know kind of some things about the end of this one and which characters are going to be around, so I really want to finish it. And I think the last book in this era, or the trilogy, could be coming out in 2021 because Brandon Sanderson, due to COVID, has sped up even more with his writing, and I think it's probably going to come out next year. So I'm going to finish this one off by the end of the year, and then I will be so ready to finish off the Stormlight Archive. Well, to catch up with the Stormlight Archive. I'm not going to finish it because there's only 4 books out. So that's one of them. Another one I really want to finish is The 10,000 Doors of January. I was going to read this for some award project that I was doing, but I just couldn't really get into it. I don't really know why. I think I wasn't really in the mood for fantasy. I'm 160 pages into this one, so chapter 5. So not quite halfway, but almost. And I'm looking forward to reading this one. I think it's probably going to be a good wintry book because it felt kind of like closed and fiery. I realise that doesn't really make sense to anyone outside of my own head, but it makes sense to me. Another one that I started, but I will definitely need to restart, I'm only 20 pages in, and that is White is for Witching. I was going to try to read this in October, but I just couldn't get into it for some reason. I think I was too tired, and to be honest, I think the writing style is a bit confusing, so I need to be like wide awake for this one. It's a very short book, so it shouldn't take long to finish or restart. It's only just over 200 pages long. So I'm going to hopefully read this one by the end of the year. And another one is one that I was dying to read and I was loving, but then my headphones broke. And I've told this story before. I broke my running headphones and I have audiobooks playing while I run, or I did until my headphones broke. So I was listening to Such a Fun Age. This isn't the final cover, this is an art copy. And the audiobook was fantastic. So I think I might try listening to it while I'm working if I can, because I do want to listen to it as an audiobook. But this one is about a babysitter, a nanny, an au pair, whatever you want to call her. And she is black and she is babysitting some white children, and one day she goes to a shopping mall, and she is accused of stealing the children, or like not really being their nanny, and she kicks off. This apparently I think starts off like a whole media storm, and yeah, that's all I really know about it. I'm like 50 pages into it, if that, and I was just really enjoying it, and I love the narration as well. So if you can check this one out as an audiobook, I would highly recommend doing that. I definitely want to finish this one by the end of the year. The next question is, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? No, because it's already winter here, so I don't really have that. I do have a few wintry books on my TBR, which I will talk about in my December TBR. I'm doing a whole month-long buddy read of 4 different books, so we'll be reading 1 book a week. You can join in with as many or as few as you like, so if you only want to buddy read 1 book with me, you're more than welcome to do that. I personally will be taking a week to read each book, but you can go at your own pace. I really don't mind. I'm probably going to set up like Voxer chats or DM groups or something when I figure out how many people are joining in, but I do have quite a few wintry reads on that TBR, so if the schedule is up on Twitter by now, I will link it below so you can go and check that out. The next question is there a new release you're still waiting for? Yes, actually. So although December is going to be a dead quiet month for book releases, there is one coming out on the 1st of December that I'm so excited for, and that is The Cousins by Karen M. McManus. I don't know when this video is going up. I don't know if this book is out already, but it comes out on the 1st and I'm so excited for it. I did request an advance reader's copy of it, but the publisher doesn't like me apparently. I'm joking, it's fine, I'm not that hurt, but I didn't get one, so I'm looking forward to buying it immediately. I've pre-ordered it. I'm really excited to read that one. It's going to be a bio thriller kind of. Next question is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favourite book of the year? So I don't think there's one that could shock me, because then I wouldn't be able to list it. But I do think that I'm going to love The Bear and the Nightingale, just because everyone else does, and if I do dislike it, then there's probably going to be something wrong with me and I'm going to let everyone down. So I reckon it's going to be this one, if any. I do think I could probably give this one 5 stars. I'm also expecting to love A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, although maybe it's not going to be a favourite of the year because YA thrillers normally aren't, so maybe not this one, but I am still expecting it to be really good. And the final question is, have you already started making reading plans for 2021? Yes, I've started making reading plans and I've started making Booktube plans, so I have a bunch of projects planned which involve reading and booktubing, so I kind of have to make reading plans. Some of those plans involve stuff that I've already mentioned, like my Mike Chen project. Have I already mentioned it by the time this video goes up? I don't know. I'm recording all of these in advance, so I don't know which order they're going up in. So because of those projects, I do need to read here and now and then. I need to read Monday's Not Coming. I'm also planning on reading some books that I got for my birthday, which you can check out in my birthday book haul, and that's coming up. I don't think it's up yet, but it will be soon. Hold Back the Stars, I'm dying to read, so I'm definitely going to read that in January. There are also some other plans I don't really want to talk about just yet, but there are also some new releases that I really am dying to get to, or I'm dying for them to come out. I can't actually think of any right now because I haven't done my anticipated new releases video yet, but of course there are new releases that I can't wait to read. There are also a bunch of buddy reads that I really want to take part in, and perhaps organise some readathons that I want to vlog, so I've got tons of ideas and I'm just really excited for the coming year. Also, my book club, Space Sirens Book Club, will be reading a book every month together and doing a live show, and I've been loving these live shows, and I think I might take part in a few more book clubs. Not every month, but maybe if they pick, other book clubs pick a book that I'm really interested in, I'm going to try to make an effort to join in with more, because I've realised I really love joining in with live streams and talking about books more in depth with people, because it's a bit different than doing a book review. So yeah, you could say I have plans for 2021, and I will be doing a goals and reading plans video for 2021 in December, so you can check that out when it's up. I do have quite a few plans and things to talk about. So that's the end of your book tag. I don't have anyone to tag because I think everyone has already done it. If you haven't done it, then please feel free to, because I would love to know what your end of the year reading plans are, what you'll be doing in December. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I'm currently uploading every other day, and I'm going to be taking part in Vlogmas, so we've got tons of things to look forward to. Please subscribe and click the notification bell if you enjoy my videos, and I'll speak to you all in the next one. Bye.